Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. And welcome to my episode 33 of Saturday Morning Makes. I'm going to be sharing some tags that I made this weekend and just was kind of in a roll. I wanted to use things that I hadn't used either ever or in a long time. And so I knew that I wanted to make tags, so I pulled out everything that I had that was kind of tag-ish. And I settled on these. These are old Spellbinders Nestabilities. This one is supposed to be the Dahlia, and I'm sure there was at one time a stamp, but it had a snowflake kind of vibe to me, and so I used that one. And then this one is called Labels, hang on, Labels 1. So that implies that there are others. So you can see that this is kind of the base, the largest of the Labels dies, and then the largest of the Dahlia dies. So those are the bases of each of the tags. And then I use the second largest to try to keep my stuff in order here. Then I use the second largest to cut out the pattern paper. I'm just going to go ahead and move these aside, and we will start one by one. The pattern paper that I used is this. It's new from Michael's this year. Christmas Cheer. I actually did a flip through this not long ago, but I just found several that would be my starting point, and I just kind of went from there. And then I knew that I wanted to use these sweet Marshmallow Snowmen. These are the Pink and Main and Simon Says Stamp collaborations for STAMPtember. This was last year. This was this year. This one is called Snow One Like You. Love you snow much. And of course, you can use any snowman die that you have. You can use any image that you want to use, right? You don't have to be specific with these, but these are just the ones that I use. And so I cut out my pattern paper, and then I stamped the little snowman and his friends and colored them up with my Olos. And then I used this die. I can't remember the name of the die set, but it's from Whimsy, and it's actually a slim line, but you can even just kind of fussy cut or just even tear your rolling hills, because all of mine are a little bit different, but I liked that it had these details on the edges. So I'm going to set that aside, but each of these little white bases, that's what I cut those out with. And then my snowflakes, if I can find them, they are from Spellbinders as well. And I've had them for a couple years. I'm not sure when they came out, but they're very pretty dies. And they make very pretty snowflakes. So that's where I think all of the snowflakes come from, except for a couple. They are from, are they Stampin' Up? I think they are Stampin' Up from several years ago. Yes, snowflakes from Stampin' Up as well. Okay, so those are the snowflake dies, because I don't think each one has a snowflake, but a lot of them do. And then the Joy and Cheer. This is a real oldie in my stash. Do I even have it out here with me? I'm not seeing it, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought I had everything out here. Oh, I do. I do. It is from Pink Fresh Studio. I couldn't remember the name of it, though. Classic Holiday Words. Now, I've had this for several years, and I think it was an old one when I bought it. Mona Mariva. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name or not, but this was one of her sets, and there's Season's Greetings, Be Merry, Joy and Cheer, and there's one other. But anyway, I use those a lot. So Joy and Cheer, and then these are just trims from my stash. And then this little tab part and the little flower reinforcer, which again I thought that it had snowflake vibes. Those are both from this set from My Favorite Things. That's the reinforcer. Well, they're both reinforcers, but this creates a tab, and then that's the decorative reinforcer. And these tags are called fold-up tags, and I've used them a lot. And each one of the tags has this tab and reinforcer, and then again, they all have just trims from my stash. They're all just a little bit different. But let me go ahead and start pulling them out. So there's that one. This is, like I said, one of the Spellbinders snowflakes. This one I think is as well. Now this says God Jewel. I don't know if you can see that. God Jewel means Merry Christmas in Swedish. And that die, I'm trying to move things out of the way as I show you. That die is from a Swedish company. And my Swedish is awful, and my pronunciations are probably, I don't know if it's worse or not, but Gummiappen. And I shared this last year. So there, I have two different God Jewel dies, and the other one is really, really fancy. So anyway, that is that die. I got this freebie, teeny tiny little Santa hat, and I used it last year. I'm sure I'll use it as well. But that is that one. I think it's adorable. Everything else is basically the same. The same die to create the hill, the same pattern paper pack, and again, more stuff from my stash. Now this pattern paper is old in my stash. I have no idea where it's even from. Yeah, I just thought it was fun. So the Be Merry, again, that is from Pink Fresh, and then these trees are from Whimsy Stamps. They are the tree assortment. Trees assortment die sets. These are a staple for me. I use them so much. But I thought it was super sweet. And trying to coordinate my ribbons and things. And then the last one, that's that kind of snowflake shape, is this one with the red and the Kraft and the white. And then the God Jewel, that's in kind of holographic silver. And then this little bunny, is it My Favorite Things? I think it might be My Favorite Things. It was from a fall set, actually, from last year. But very, very cute. And I just thought that each one of them was adorable in its own right. Whether they will go on to packages or cards, or I might even make a banner or like a garland with them. I'm not sure, but they're all adorable. Very, very sweet. Yeah. All right, so that's those, the little snowflake / dahlia shape. And then this is the label shape. And you can barely see it, but it's in Kraft, the Be Merry on that one. And then the trees in the background and the little bunny. And again, you can see the stitching detail on the hill. And then I love the way that he's in his hot cocoa. I mean, that's just adorable. Hot cocoa hot tub, sorry. I stopped speaking. Just admiring. These stamps are absolutely adorable. I may go back and do the Be Merry in a different color. Red and white, neither of them really worked, so maybe this would be a case where I bring in a gold or a black or something else, or maybe even a darker brown. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Now this one, I forgot about the Joy. The Joy die is from Simon Says Stamp, and I don't know if I have it out here or not. It's from a couple years ago. Yeah. Large Joy, STAMPtember, but I think it was from I don't know if that indicates the year or not. 2021. I guess I've had it for a couple years. But very, very cute. Now, there's trees back here, but you can't see them because the Joy covers it up. And then they also cover up a couple trees. Not trees. Trees here. Houses here. But the houses, I can't remember if they are from a die that's by Whimsy. It's a slim line. I can't remember the name of it, but it has horses and trees and has houses and oh my gosh, I think there's a fence. But I want to say those are from that, but they might be from something else altogether. They were literally in my stash binder. So here is another one, another of the Spellbinders dies, and just some of the twines from my stash, and then the same God Jewel. Very, very cute. And then this one, this actually was the first one that I made, but this is that more fancy God jewel that I told you about. And this is one of the dies that's, or the snowflakes that's from the Stampin' Up! Die. And then these two little dearie, I don't know if you can see them or not, but they are from this set by Whimsy. It's called Forest Majesty, and there are several deer, and then there's trees. I've used this several times over the years, and again, these were just in my stash. I had die cut them before and didn't use them, and they were just in my stash. So just kind of used what I had, other than the bases and the background paper and the stamps. Everything else I just kind of pulled together and used what I had. So these are my tags for today, guys. I know I wasn't here last week. It may be a couple weeks since I've been here, and it will be probably pretty spotty throughout the rest of the year, just because life and other responsibilities, of course. But I wanted to share these with you. I thank you guys for spending some time with me, and I look forward to finally getting online after I have one more responsibility that I have to take care of, and then I hope to get online and see what everybody else has made this weekend. So guys, thanks so much for spending some time with me, and until next time, mwah! And that wraps up this video, guys. Go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe. Drop me a comment downstairs, and I will be back very soon in another video. And until then, mwah, I'm out.